Hard in. Hey, everyone. Welcome to Gotham City Tonight. I'm Ryan Doell, live from Saskatchewan, Canada. I might be going in and out. We'll see what happens. the luck of the draw of the farm Wi-Fi. I was not here last week, so thank you, Alex, for covering up. But Jay, I think you were here last week too, were you not?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Jay.
Not gonna lie, Alex and I crushed it last week. Okay,
You guys
not
did.
to toot our own horn.
We made the news. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
You know what? I think Alice and I can just sit out the rest of the year. I think we're okay.
I will say though, people are saying 7 minutes late. Jay is definitely here. I don't think the lateness can really fully be put on me. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, if it's late, how can you be here?
Oh,
It's an enigma.
Oh, is that that's for later?
How can you be late and here at the same time?
that's true.
Right?
Neither late nor early. I arrive precisely when I mean to.
Yes, that chair is. There's a zombie in there. There's a. So, in case you're wondering, I am barricading a door. I don't want anybody coming in here.
It looks like you have a Ninja Turtle recuperating in a bathtub. On the other side.
Oh,
of that door.
dude, we have one of those tubs.
Nice. Yeah, see, I'm not wrong.
You're not.
Do you know
wrong.
they broke
You're not-
the original tub broke in that house?
Really?
Yeah, so that house is in North Carolina, and they were renovating the house or something like that, and they didn't care about that tub and shattered it, and threw it away.
Not knowing the significance.
Yeah, and so they had pieces of it, and then one of my friends got a piece of that tub, but that's it. Like they could give two craps about the fact that Ninja Turtles was filmed there.
Well, how's the condition of the porch swing?
Tell
me they haven't fixed it. Damn.
Yeah, like it's kind of sat abandoned, I think, for a while, but now they've renovated it. I think they do like screenings and stuff there, or something like that. Anyway, they didn't care, but tub is gone.
Oh,
NECA will give us one. Will give us a farmhouse. Yeah, they should give us the tub at least. Like,
Trevor dying to do the tub.
Really?
Yes, he's been dying to do the tub. I think it'll happen at some point.
But what's holding him back? I mean, that's a easy Comic-Con exclusive set.
Right? It's just a passed out turtle in a tub and one on a chair.
Yeah, it's packaging. It's like the mummy sarcophagus that they put out. Like, just do it. Of the famous tubs in cinema, it's the TMNT tub, Ghostbusters tub.
Yep. Splash Mommy.
Jacob's Ladder. I don't know what else. I don't know what the next third famous tub is.
Ghostbusters 2? Ghostbusters 2 tub?
Oh,
yeah. That's
your internet may have cut out, but Alex said that already.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Okay.
Damn farm internet.
It's the farm. Blame the farm 100%. And I'm trying to think. If you're going TV tubs, the Rubber Ducky tub, Rubber Ducky song tub.
Yeah.
That's pretty infamous. I'm just trying to think of
all those tubs are kind of like clawfoot tubs. So if you just did the one, it would cover most of these tubs, I feel like.
You need one tub. Oh, there we go. Right? The Deadheads.
Okay.
Right? Psycho from Bacon McShig.
Well, yeah. Shower is more the.
It is. It was more of a shower tub.
Allow it.
It's a combo shower tub, but it's more shower than a tub,
I think this is a Super 7 Ultimates wave that we're playing, like Tub Ultimate.
Ultimate. Bathtub Ultimates.
Famous tubs of Screenland.
God, are we also going to get bathtub reactions? I hope so.
Yeah, they'll be $27 a tub.
Brian Flynn will make a giant tub that'll go for crowdfunding, and it'll be a 1-to-1 scale bathtub.
Even though you could buy a 1-to-1 scale bathtub for, I don't know how much bathtubs go for, $500. The Super 7 one will be $5,000.
Will be $5,000. That the shipping will be ridiculous. It'll be, but you can play with your reaction figures in it.
Yes,
that's right.
$5,000. I had no idea it'd be so much. I won't pay it.
All right, let's take a quick hello to the chat. We've got Christopher Negri is here. Yes, hopefully this means we'll get amalgam figures. I doubt it, but I would love that. Video
we won't
Power
get amalgam
Gaming.
comics.
Yeah, right. We're lucky to even get those on, in hardcover. Right? An omnibus of that? I'm shocked. The Ryan Doell fan club. Darren Hoover, he's here as well. Shiny Plastic People. Welcome back to the internet, Shiny Plastic People. Great seeing you here.
I know.
Andrew.
So excited.
Andrew's Gatey's Toys. Thank you for being here and hanging out. I'll go check out his channel as well. Where he talks about all the figures we should have gotten in the 80s. It's actually it's really good stuff. Everyone has to go check it out. The world's greatest artist from Canada, Johnny Cock, is here. The professor of rickets, DJ, my boy Deej, Bionic Funk, who I have known since elementary school. He is here in the house. He's putting her Sweezeway Sweeze, for anyone who does not know. And he puts it on the leeway. So I just want everyone to know that. The Deadheads is here, toying around. Kevin bouncing back and forth between here and the Fallen Fett Chronicles. If you're not here, I expect you to be watching him and then catching me on the replay and vice versa. Matt Bush, I'm going to be sending you a photo later because now I brought my Fozzie Bear back to the farm. All my Muppets are here, the entire collection, and I'm going to have to send you a photo because without you, I don't have that. All right, Skylar Davis. Here's Stephen Lawrence. Oh my gosh, everyone's talking. I love this. All right, let's go. We got Allison Troy. She is the master of research for your wonderful channel, your YouTube, not your YouTube. It's your podcast that you have with Dan Larson, Toy Geeks. Just audio. The two of the most charming voices you'll ever listen to. If you're having
videos to come at some point, I will say there's
cool.
Video will happen.
I knew it.
It's like Howard Stern.
Well, I don't want it to be like, okay, just watch the whole episode, but like some clips, maybe, stuff like that. And then
clips are okay. Yeah, all right.
And then I don't know, if we ever get big enough, then maybe it's like a Patreon exclusive. You get to watch it on video or some crap like that.
On whose channel?
Well, nobody has sub to it, but I maybe have made a Toy Geeks channel specifically.
Wow. Look at you.
There's no content on it, so I wouldn't go. But whatever. It's there.
Right.
It exists.
But everyone, please go check that out. It's on Spotify. Anywhere you want to catch your audio-only podcasts, that's where you'll find Toy Geeks. You guys, seriously, you guys have been really fun. You guys are super charming. You guys are like, what are those like calming apps? Like if I was like, I could, it's just like, I just need to relax. I just listen to you and Dan Larson talk about toys. I just automatically put me in a vibe. It's so good.
This week was cool, or this week's episode was cool because we got James E. Talk from Serial Geek was our guest. And that dude knows not only Filmation Ghostbusters, but Filmation Masters of the Universe, but real Ghostbusters as well. He helped put the Time Life Real Ghostbusters DVD together. Like he's interviewed in that disc set. So anyway, it was just we talked for like over an hour. We could have gone for like 20 hours. He knew everything. He befriended Larry DiTillo and J. Michael Straczynski. Like he knows all these people. He's been to their house. He has access to all of this like it was just anyway, just a plethora of information.
Great. Actually, I'm glad you brought up Serial Geek. Do actually want and Real Ghostbusters, because when Serial Geek was out, Dan Schoening was doing art for that book or for that magazine. And that's what got him noticed in him doing the monthly series.
Oh wow, cool.
For IDW. So
Yep.
just want to give you a little tidbit of knowledge there.
But this week, I will say, this week, Pixel Dan is joining, so that'll drop next week. 1984.
Big names.
Pixel Dan.
I am good. Did I tell you? I told this to Kevin from Toying Around. I want to make. I'm going to do a Doell store and have a Geek Doell life hat, Pixel Doell Galaxy, Doling Around, Bitter Asian Doell, Green Two Doels, right? I want to do all of the logos.
Nostalgia Undoled.
Nostalgia.
Dole Hatter.
Dole Hatter. Dole's World. Right? I think that would be
Retro
super fun.
Dole Princess.
Oh yeah, Retro Dole Princess. That's the one I would buy.
That would be the best, right? And I just thought it would just be a Dole. Just make one straight up that says Dole. But I thought that would just be like super, just fun and cheeky. And for anyone's logo that I'm ripping off, I would have something where it would be like set up where the amount, like whatever gets sold of the parody shirts, would go to a charity for like a toy drive or something.
Parody.
My favorite is
charity.
Retro Dulcing, by the way.
Yeah. What's that?
Go ahead, Alex.
Oh, I said parody for charity.
Ooh.
You should work in marketing. Good.
Alex had some really good jokes last week. He was finally free to, have some really good one-liners because Dole wasn't, putting him off into a corner. Oh,
Jay, you're not wrong.
Hang on. I might be frozen, might be not. Okay.
You're coming through. You're coming through.
We're gonna keep going through. Totally got from like say hi to the chat. All right. Quip is here. Rabbit McGavin, Tony Johnson, Brandon 3G. I'm hoping I didn't miss too many other people, right? Toying Around, Kevin is here. Flash 739 and Jace here. Darthiran. Yep. Zach is here as well. TopherCon. I like that. Aaron. What's up, bitches? Shondo Gecko. Oh, Jay Gladfelter from the Toy Geeks podcast. He's Dan Larson's co-host. Right? We got King Panther. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to do it now at this point. So we're gonna have to go and so on and so on. Oh, and Thunderhausen, just because I like really saying that name. Oh,
Spectre Dole.
Yeah. And Alberto Morales. All right. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you everyone for hanging out. For those who don't know, I was not here last week because guess what? I was at Phoenix Fan Fusion. Oh, and for some housekeeping on last week, because I did read the comments. I was watching the show and reading the comments. And yes, is my title clickbaity? It absolutely was. But at this time, someone was saying, like, I think there was a comment in there and they were like, hey, like DC animation's really good. And they were like ahead of their time and leading the charge. And what I was actually referring to as far as will DC like react or catch up, that whole line there was like, what will DC do that will have the almost like cultural impact that X-Men 97 is having right now? Because you can't really bring back they could bring back Batman animated series, but I just feel that's weird without Kevin Conroy and Arlene Sorkin. I feel like you can't. I was just kind of like,
and it's a complete story, like with the Justice League Unlimited into Batman Beyond. Like we know where that that canon ends,
Exactly, right? And so it's kind of like I was kind of like, what could DC like? I was just trying to think to myself, like, what could DC do that is more along the lines of like, because all the animation, the storytelling is still perfect, but what can they do that's feels very adult but still cater to all audiences? And there is my life with Superman, but I still feel like that's it's not that it's as good as that show is. It's not. It is not. Is not X-Men 97.
Exactly. Like that's
yeah.
the like X-Men. It's kind of insane that Disney did X-Men 97, like actually continuing a story, but growing with the audience, like actually, being at the level for whatever kid grew up with the original X-Men animated series, and then making a follow-up series that continued the story, but matched the, hopefully the maturity level of that original audience watching it now. And that's so rare. I don't know of anybody else that kind of
it's like a
capture that
lightning in
magic
the
again.
bottle kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, the hope for DC right now is Caped Crusader, because that is like, sort of a spiritual revival of Batman the Animated Series. I think it's like a great move because, like you said, Ryan, like we don't have Kevin Conroy and Arlene Sorg. Like it's you want to do something that's new, but maybe still feels like in the spirit. It's Bruce Timm, so like maybe if it does achieve like what X-Men 97 achieved, like it's like the same kind of noir cinematic stories that define Batman the Animated Series, but maybe with even more of a acknowledgement that it's for an audience that has grown up. Could be interesting. Like I think there's a lot of hope there that we could see a X-Men 97 look. Because I mean, we were talking about animated series like X-Men and Batman in the early 90s, like that. Those are the two top.
They led the charge
shows, right?
Yep.
I don't know what else kind of like is on that level in terms of a revival.
I can't think of anything either. Like
Exactly.
we've seen so many legacy sequel movies in the last 5 years, and I still feel like now after seeing X-Men 97, that just one season alone was already like blew all of that out of the water.
Yeah.
And it's now like if it's not that good, don't bother making it. Like just
but the thing is, like,
bar raised.
Yeah.
But I know people are saying legacy, but to me, it just doesn't even feel like a legacy sequel.
Well, it's not legacy because it does. It continues.
People are calling it that though. They are calling it that, like as a label,
okay.
but it doesn't. To me, legacy sequel is so ingrained in my head of the Force Awakens of it all, of just like, where it's a passing the torch. You got the old folks there, but there's new people and blah 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 blah.
Yeah. Batman 89 could definitely. I agree. Quip. This, like, if they actually did an animated series based on Batman 89,
and I think we talked about that last week.
Did you?
That would be cool.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
or just even the comics, like because I think that X-Men 97, part of what's effective about it is similar to the first X-Men series. Like they're adapting comic storylines. They're taking like the raw material that's already been laid out, and they're fine tuning it to be the best version of that story it can be. And Batman the Animated Series did that to a certain extent too. But I feel like, and I know that DC puts out a lot of like animated movie adaptations of comics, but I think that doing a series that kind of takes the best, cherry picks the best of what has happened throughout the 80s, 90s, and today of comics. Like I'd love to see like a Batman show that kind of brings in the Court of the Owls, and I think there's
or even Jim Gordon as Batman.
Oh yeah, that would be. But I don't want to see like the DC straight to home video or straight to HBO Max like animated movie version. I'd love to see that explored in a new TV show.
Absolutely, I'm with you with that. And even like the New 52 Wonder Woman series where she's fighting all the gods.
Yeah.
Right. Give me that too.
Just like, Wonder Woman anything. Like it's funny, like after we finished the show last week and I saw the thumbnail and it was like, oh right, the Richard Valley Wonder Woman. Like I didn't talk about Wonder Woman at all, but like that would be, I mean, come on, give us our Wonder Woman animated series. Make it happen.
Please.
Did you see Gal Gadot unfollowed what's his name?
Yeah, I don't know who goes and looks for this shit first off. Like who goes
Shit
and like
stirrers.
yeah, I guess so, right? But you know what? If they did a Wonder Woman animated series, put Gal Gadot in the voice acting role. I'd like
Maybe.
me. Like why not? Who cares?
Why not?
Why not?
What else is she
Right?
doing?
Right? She's not dating me, so that's the first problem.
That's all Ryan knows.
That's all I know for sure. That's but yes, hang on. I'm gonna go back because I did go to Phoenix Fan Fusion. Before I went to Phoenix Fan Fusion, though, I flew from Vancouver to LAX, then drove to Phoenix, like a crazy man with my best friend.
Was that 7 hours?
6
What is
hours.
that?
6 hours. And it was me and Steve 3 and his wife Allie. God bless Allie Williams. She's the best. And but before we went there, because I was in LA first, we said the night before we left, we decided, hey, we're gonna go let's go get a drink. Let's go meet up with some people and get a drink. Okay, that's cool. As I'm going into the bar, as I'm about to go through the door, who exits the door? Lenore, the voice of Rogue. She leaves and it was one of those like, Lenore, and she's like, hey. I was like, I'm so sorry, because I was just like, it's one of those things where you're just like, this is not real. Welcome to Los Angeles, folks. It was her, and we chatted for a bit, and then I had we chatted a bit outside and just talked about I had to geek out a little bit about like yo 97, right?
So you Chris Farley showed it up a little bit.
Oh man, I was trying to it's one of those things where you're trying to play it cool, but you're just like you're vibrating.
Yeah.
And you're like, but then all you're like, don't fucking cry, dude. Not kidding. Don't do it. My toxic masculinity internal voice is just like, don't cry, you wuss. Don't do it. Don't show any emotion.
Last shot.
Yeah.
Cut to black.
Yeah.
You just heard the voice.
Yeah.
Remember when you said, Remy, I can't feel you. That was awesome.
Yeah. And then I kind of just told her, I said, you know what? I see there's people like clearly you're here with other people and now they're waiting for you. So I was kind of like, hey, I was like, you know what? I'm actually going to be in Phoenix Fan Fusion on the weekend. And she's like, so am I. And I'm like, exactly. So let's continue there. And that's what I didn't realize I didn't even introduce myself. She's like, what's your name? And I was like, no. So then when we got to the convention, get this, couldn't even get to Cal Dodd. Couldn't even get close to the man.
Oh.
His line was that long.
Wow.
I got Adrian, I think, is that how you pronounce his name? He's the voice of Nightcrawler. He was there. So I got,
nice.
they had a thing set up where you could they had multiple characters on, on prints to get signed.
Yep.
And so I got with Rogue and Nightcrawler.
Nice.
Because I was like, I'm going to get to both of them. This is fine. And hang on, I'll pull it up here. I guess I probably should have had this ready, but they did sign it for me. It was like they both signed it, which was great, right?
So good.
Nice.
It's awesome,
right? And gosh, it's eight. I want to say Adrian, but I feel like that's not right.
I think but I don't know how to say his last name. How to pronounce it.
Awesome dude, by the way. Everyone in that cast has just been nothing but awesome. And anyway, so he writes in there like, blood is blood, family is a choice, which then Lenore saw that one, and then so she signs the quote, some things are deeper than skin.
Nice.
I was like,
that's good.
Man.
That's good.
That's great.
But then she was even telling me like how she's just like, I love watching men cry when they come up to me. But the good news is she did take my email, and I'm trying my best, folks. I'm gonna try my damn best to get her on this show.
Oh,
and then you can watch multiple men cry, and it'll be amazing. And
we'll get AJ on, and we'll get him to read our fan fiction. And,
oh God, we should write
we'll
fiction
table that.
if they'll do it. Let's see if we can get the voice of Magneto on there too. Like, let's get Matthew Watterson on here.
Full love triangle. Hell yeah.
Yeah, and we'll write something.
It has to be. Oh, you have to do it like super soapy, like extra soap opera.
Gambit looked
Evil
at Rogue
twins.
silly. Right? It has to be that. But okay, so oh my God, I am all over the place tonight. You can tell I'm like freaking tired.
You're beaming. You're beaming.
I am beaming. It was super excited to meet her. She was absolutely like, I'm gonna say this again. The X-Men 97 cast, they are very, very grateful. And they know exactly what's happening, and they know exactly the impact the show is having. And nobody is they are there for the fans right now. And
that doesn't mean that they are your friends. Don't be weird, or
don't be me.
Don't cross boundaries.
Yeah, don't be me at the bar. Don't be like going into the but she was like super sweet. She was super sweet. And again, too, she was one of those people too where we could have just talked forever because we were just not even just talking about X-Men, just about stuff. And it's just like
life, man. We were just
life. We're just chilling. We're just vibing.
Digging into it, man.
Yeah, it was great. And then what I found out, I think right before I left, that Todd was going to be at the convention, Todd McFarlane.
The Todd father, okay.
Yeah, he was there with Greg Capullo. Greg Capullo was a guest there as well.
Oh, that was another thing I meant to talk about last week. The Greg Capullo showed off his Wolverine pages, his comic pages for Wolverine, and they look so friggin' amazing. I am so stoked for that book.
Did you see the one with him riding the Triceratops in the Savage Land? Oh,
yeah,
man.
I'm
trying so hard not to turn this show into an X-Men show, but god damn it.
Well, hey, Greg Capullo it's a little Batman. It's a little bit of Batman in our X-Men. It's the perfect match.
It's true. X-Men's so hot right now. It's hard to not talk about it. But they were there together, and that's when like Craig was saying, "Oh yeah, apparently there's going to be Todd's having a panel there," and I was like, "What?" I couldn't even find when the panel was. First off, 2, I was working my buddy's Paul's booth, and it was bonkers busy. So, but it was funny because everyone was talking about what was happening at the panel at the show. So before people were even texting me, they were like, "Oh my God, he's got like he's got the Blue Beetle figure, or not Blue Beetle, Booster Gold figure here."
Yeah,
and Todd's doing Marvel. Holy shit! So it was around the convention.
It was whispering, like everyone was, it was kind of telephone gaming.
Like Todd McFarlane doing Marvel. What the fuck? It was out of that.
And isn't that like the sort of thing that like a kid on the schoolyard would say, like, "Oh yeah, my uncle that works for McFarlane Toy, he's doing Marvel."
Yeah.
All the Marvel.
No, they're not. No, he does DC. He doesn't do Marvel.
He doesn't do.
Yeah, he's putting out a gold Wolverine.
Yeah.
A gold variant Wolverine.
Apparently, this one's a JPEG you can download exclusively on the statue. But of course, I missed it. I missed him again. I've been going to all these conventions he's been at. I can't get near the guy. I swear to God, he's avoiding me at all costs. I'm beginning to think it's an inside job now at this point. And he's. But again, yeah, they were. Should we talk about it? Should we talk about these?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
real quick though, I do want to plus in Gady's toys only if Magneto is in a black Speedo. Alex, when are we getting the Magneto and black Speedo look to the Mondo line? That's gonna be a hot seller.
Yeah, I mean on the X that in the package, like I mean, sounds like a good SEC exclusive fodder.
It would sell out. I'm telling you, as long as you got all them abs in there, all 27 of them. But I one of my favorite I think tweets around that time was just like this year's hot Halloween costume, and it was just like a Magneto wig and a Speedo. that was
it. That should be a Comic-Con exclusive though.
Yeah.
I mean, Magneto was last year. I have last year's right there.
Yeah, no, it's true. Just keep on the
I just need him with less clothes. That's all.
I mean, maybe Marvel Legends will do it this year. Maybe. I mean, I know they've said don't expect any more X-Men 97, but like maybe they'll surprise us all.
God, I would love that. I'm expecting big, massive announcements from San Diego from that
They
team.
better. That's all I'm saying. They better.
I expect another Spider-Verse wave, X-Men 97 wave,
Danger Room
else
has
we're doing.
lab.
Danger Room has lab.
Come
on,
I
just
was
do it.
thinking I really wanted one, but I don't need one anymore because I
Oh,
got the Toy
shit.
Biz one.
Awesome.
I love that. I'm so jealous. You are gonna? When are you opening that?
When I finish rearranging my toy room.
Can you just do a video in the meantime? Do you want me to cut? Hey,
Where I
what's
put
the
it once
rally?
I open it. I need to have space. Once I open it, it's then put on a shelf.
Come on, whip
Hey,
it
what
out,
is-
man.
Yeah.
Rip
But
that
you know
bad
what?
boy open.
But you know what you need to get now?
What?
The X-Men Water Wars, like catamaran.
Yeah. How much are those going for? Doell, you should pull up. How much are those going for in the whole Evil Bay?
Which one?
The Water Wars. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
I have that downstairs. Should I go put
What?
myself out of here and go get it?
Go bust it out.
No, I'm going to make that next week. Next week, we're going to talk about
ooh.
Water Wars and the future of Water Wars.
Yeah.
And what we would love to see from Marvel Legends. We're gonna do a whole
Sentinel that can make itself slightly taller.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
I bought 2 of those as army builders.
Yeah. It was the best Sentinel at the time.
It was so good. Crap. Now I totally forgot what I was gonna.
We're talking about Todd McFarlane's reveals.
Oh,
Todd
yeah.
McFarlane. Thank you. Let's go to that. I thought I was going to keep talking about that goddamn Danger Room. All right. But guess what? We're still talking about Marvel. Todd announced they're doing PVC statues because someone else apparently has the toy license, the master toy license. Is that what it is? The master toy license?
Yeah.
Well, no, he gets to play with it because I don't know if you watched his reveal of it or whatever, or at comicbook.com or some crap like that. But apparently they liked what he did with shit. What did he do? They're like, what he did with Disney something, some other Disney property. They're like, oh, we trust you to do this now. I think it was the
it was that mobile game.
Yes. So
yeah,
how he liked what he did with that. So like, oh, well, we trust you now, so you can do this thing. So that's his
he said he wanted Marvel.
Yeah.
And he went out and he got it.
And he said
everyone's doing Marvel, but Todd. When's Todd gonna get Marvel?
But he explicitly said it's not just thank you, Disney Mirrorverse. He explicitly said it's not just my Marvel stuff. I can do anything.
Yeah, that
is wild.
Really exciting. And they showed what that entails as well, which I'm super stoked about.
Yeah, I did find it funny. The first thing we see though is his version of Captain America,
and I think he said it's his stuff is in 1/6 scale, and the others are like 1/10.
Of course,
his is like the bigger.
He has like size issues, man. There's like some size insecurity there. Because he always like his whole point of doing 7-inch figures is to make them bigger than Marvel Legends.
Yeah. Hey, that's the He-Man. He-Man trying to tower over Star Wars back in the day.
That's true. That's
right.
True. We talked about it.
As I learned from Jay's podcast.
Yeah. I do like this though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
this is a pickup for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is
out of all of them.
Oh, go ahead.
Why would they not put the comic cover next to this? Like I know there's like another angle where they have the right comic cover next to him, but it's the wrong angle. Like show the comparison.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and but I get like why this cover? Why is it this issue? This can't be.
Yeah.
Like you'd think you'd want what is it? This is Spider-Man #1, correct? Or is this Amazing 200 or something?
Number 1.
I thought it was 300
Yeah,
with this pose, wasn't it?
300. Yeah.
No, 300 was in the
Oh,
black.
right. Number 1 is when he's like kind of crouched down and it's kind of like looking up
Yes.
down on him. Very similar but different.
Right. And so, but this is great. If it looks like this when it comes out, like if this is what we're getting with the bright, vibrant colors,
Yeah.
even though it's a statue, I'm in. I'm fully in.
Well, who said it in the chat? But like, he's better at statues anyway. So sure, it feels very 1997 of him, but I don't know. Just lean into it. There's no diapers when it's a statue.
Yeah, and it's I love this concept, like recreating comic book covers in 3D, and yeah, of course, like because like we've all seen people do it with figures and stuff, but the articulation really kind of ruins the illusion. Whereas this, like, they can get it like really close,
Exactly.
and it's PVC, so it's more affordable. I don't think they've released what the prices will be, but we can presume it's going to be more affordable than like polystone or resin, I'm psyched.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it is really exciting as long as it looks as good as this image.
Yeah, the paint will be the make or break. Like,
yes.
And on the like Captain America, it's like they're kind of trying to do that like 90s paint scheme, which with there's some of the crosshatch shading, which is cool. Like, I mean, I love like the cell shading look and stuff, but that's gonna be, I think, important to how well they can make it look feel like a real kind of premium thing.
We all saw what they did with them Batman animated series figures, just be careful.
You can only look at these in one angle.
Yeah. Tread lightly.
Yeah, tread lightly. But I know we're going to get to the Deadpool cover that they're going to do as well, the X-Force cover, Deadpool. But I am a little surprised that Todd did not troll Liefeld by doing the Heroes Reborn Captain America. So those two like to really get at each other whenever they can, and then still act professional about it.
I would like to see that that paint job, like to recreate that 90s airbrush digital coloring. Like I think that would be really fun.
It would, it would be
all
fun.
Those like highlights,
Yeah, like that when digital coloring was new, so everyone was like everything looked metallic.
It's like liquid.
Yeah, liquid, right? But Liquid did such a great job with Joe Mad stuff.
Yeah. Maybe I'm thinking more of like Steve Olive.
Right. Yes. But they said here that like they're doing more, right? The posed PVC statues. So there's that Spider-Man cover. We're getting Deadpool from New Mutants. Sorry, I was saying X-Force, but that's same thing.
I'm here for the Liefeld, Liefeld translate into 3D. Like I want to see what that looks like. I hope it is super faithful. I hope it is completely faithful to his drawing.
Save here. So the Iron Man and Jim Lee's X-Men cover Wolverine.
Big one.
I love that's a all-timer.
Yeah, that's
a must buy.
If Todd is smart, which I believe when it comes to money, he is, right? Because the guy wants to make money. Even though he says he doesn't need money. If that was the case, he wouldn't be doing this. I think I'm really hoping he just releases that entire cover.
Yeah.
As connecting pieces.
I think if the Wolverine does well, we're going to see that whole cover. And I mean, that's getting Jim Lee style X-Men in 3D and as a 3D sculpt, like that is going to be so awesome. Like, I mean, like I know, like, we have the Jim Lee era X-Men Marvel Legends. We've, Mafex, as we covered that a little bit last week, but like to really like nail that like Jim Lee look in this format, I would be so excited for that.
Yeah, that I would be too. Like just to get all the covers together and then setting it all up and the big it'd be fun. I think this would be totally fun. This is the closest look at the Deadpool. Not the greatest photo, but still. Oh, also, I stole all these photos from Preternia on Twitter.
Yeah,
So,
I haven't seen better photos than this. There
Yeah.
was just what was at the panel. I don't think they're better.
yeah, I trust Preternia. Preternia is that's a good Twitter
In
page.
Eternia, we trust.
Nice. I like that. God bless Preternia, everyone. I keep saying, sorry, I saw a billboard in Arizona for a politician, and it was like, God bless so and so, and that's all it said. And I was like, what is this?
It's Arizona, so you could probably deduce pretty quickly.
Yeah, it took me a moment because oh God, this is not billboard anxiety, so I'm not going to get into it. But Jesus Christ, Arizona, calm down.
It's a battleground state, though. It's a battleground state.
You're right. It is. Hang on. I was about to completely derail and start talking about, Arizona, though, the people are all really chill and really nice.
Right? They're nice. They're nice. But can you at least admit that I was right that Phoenix is kind of bleh?
It is. Oh, 100%.
Thank you.
Like, I could
Sorry, Phoenix.
never. Sorry, Phoenix. I could never live there. Like, the weather's gross and it's hot. And then people are like, "Oh, this is a good day." I'm like, "No, this is death."
Are we on the sun, right?
Yeah. Like, why are we
Phoenix
here?
is an appropriate name.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have an office there for my job, and whenever I have to go over there, like I was there late September, and I go out, and it's like, why is it 110 degrees, and why does it smell like sulfur? Is this hell?
Yeah. And I was thinking to myself, like, what pioneers decide they're going to take this section of land?
Yes.
And this is where they're going to build their town. There's no water here. There's no gold here. There's just dirt.
Yeah, it's just
cactuses.
dirt.
Like, why? Why? What are you thinking?
I don't think Arizona became habitable until air conditioning. I think that's a thing. Like the air conditioning won the West because people couldn't really live there.
And it's funny, if anyone doesn't know this, in 1823, that's the first air conditioner. Oh, goddamn Curtis City Slicker.
New York City.
New York City air conditioning. And here in Arizona? Oh, well, never. Okay, that's not what Arizona sounds like. All of you,
like
that's the Arizona accent, all old timer prospector.
Slim Pickens.
Every morning, it's like I wake up from a fiery death, like a phoenix. Okay, I digest. Here's a picture of the Deadpool in its packaging. It's actually, I have to give Todd props for this too. I dig the packaging.
Yeah, this should do well. These these seem frameable. These statues, like I think, like whatever those like box frame things, like I think that could be a cool way to display.
Yeah, I like the corner box thing too.
Hold on, can we just take a second to appreciate Alex's little coined term there? Can you say that again? That was really nice.
Way to display.
Way to display.
I'm just
full
of them tonight.
You said that so slick that I didn't even catch it first. That was well done.
You need to trademark that, Alex.
You heard it here first.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, that's mine. Todd, you cannot use that. That's mine.
Yeah.
I don't want to see way to display on any packaging or.
If Mondo ever does a Deadpool anything, whether it's 1/6 or a Safubi or whatever, I expect that as quote.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I fully expect that. But I know a lot of people sit there and go, "Oh, I hate cardboard background displays." Well, then don't use them. But I like this.
Simple.
I don't know. Yeah. I think this
it's like the comic book.
It's like the comic book.
It's hard to tell from this picture, but it's a little disappointing that they aren't hiding Deadpool's feet with the logo.
Or with more cardboard smoke.
Rubble.
Like you hold it up, smoke can cover the feet. Oh man, that's a miss. Again, Alex, just keep that in your back pocket.
That one Todd can have. Maybe it's not too late to do
Really?
that.
Oh, man. I you know what? I haven't checked the Twitter machine to see what Rob Liefeld thinks of this because those two are frenemies.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
I'm iconic.
That's a mean impression that he does.
Well, exactly. I'm surprised Todd didn't show this picture and have microscopic feet in it or something like that. I'm shocked he didn't.
I am shocked too. That's why I said I'm surprised he didn't use Heroes Reborn Captain America side view chest out.
Yeah.
I was like, something tells me that'll still happen, but I still think I think Todd still sees the whole I can make money off Rob's work and and it's gonna be amazing. And I think Todd's also real. I don't know, people at Todd and his crew, I am certain they know the value of Liefeld and that he does have a very strong and loyal fan base as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
Maybe still a casual could see this and buy it. This isn't, and we talked about it on Toy Geeks a while ago, but those damn 40-year-old virgin, what's not Michael Scott, whatever, Steve Carell's character with the ripped off chest hair, that I'm who the hell is gonna buy that? But this casuals will buy this, whether they care about Liefeld or not.
This is going to be, if they haven't made 1 billion of these, this is going to be hard to get because this will probably drop when the Deadpool movie comes out, and everyone is going to want a 3D depiction of the first appearance of Deadpool in the style of Rob Liefeld. This is one to watch, to look out for. Again, they probably made a zillion of them, the Michael Keaton Batman 89 Batmobile, which is going for $30 on Amazon right now. But if they haven't, it's the summer of Deadpool. This thing is gonna be a pretty hot item.
I just realized this too. You could take that background piece and go to conventions and get that signed.
Oh, that's a great idea.
And I think that would make things look pretty slick too.
I'm surprised he's not already doing signed ones.
Shit,
maybe he's the only one who can sign stuff. But Jim Lee, Todd will sign this. We'll sign Rob Liefeld's.
No, statue. But I can see him doing the Spider-Man ones.
Yeah, 100%. That is going to happen.
They'll do a limited 300 or something like that, and it'll be here you go, $500, and you can get a signed Spider-Man by McFarlane,
a signature series.
Yeah, I could totally see that happening. Here's kind of the first of the Wolverine and Iron Man as well.
Yeah.
I think these also look great. This is weird saying this, isn't it? Someone said, hey, McFarlane got the rights to Marvel, I probably would have been oh God, just because the multiverse line it gets me so aggravated sometimes.
Yeah.
But then seeing that he's doing do you know what these actually, now it's just clicked. Do you know what these are starting to remind me of?
What?
Do you remember Applause in the 90s?
Mm-hmm.
That, but better.
Yeah.
Because they would do the PVC Star Wars, or they would do the small PVC Marvel characters.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't figures; they were just little PVC characters.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what these kind of, now it's clicked. That's what these remind. I'm going to start collecting Applause figures now from the 90s. That's it. Where's Craig? I need that new collection sign.
These it probably won't, but I mean, ideally these are DC collectibles level pieces, right?
I agree.
It's probably not, because I'm sure it's for mass retail, but
dude, I could see the Disney parks carrying this.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be awesome.
Sure.
That's what I hope it's that level of quality for these, because I mean they are they're clearly collector driven or aimed
for sure. This is, and I like that these are, they're not trying to do we can do Legends but better. This is just something completely different.
Exactly. You're not gonna beat Legends.
You're not
at its own game. You're just not.
I mean, maybe this is maybe they did some sort of an exchange. Maybe Hasbro Marvel Legends has some leverage to do a one Batman just one, or one Superman. They
Just
got the
want
one. They got the
one?
best Wonder Woman already.
Damn, you're not wrong.
Maybe they got something in the deal. Maybe there was a trade, an exchange.
Shiny Plastic People brings up something pretty cool here too. Todd does sign Spawn figures, so why not?
Yeah.
Which then has me going, Todd could, like, if Todd does DC things like this, which he's doing already with the Batman one that from his cover that he did.
Right.
Right. So if he keeps doing these, he could do Image, Marvel, and DC all in these same scale PVC statues. Like, imagine getting like your Savage Dragon PVC statue next to your Wolverine, like
next to your Eric Larson Hulk.
Oh my god!
Like, that's the only one that's missing from here, from the Image Comics crew.
Right?
Ooh, Mark Silvestri Goblin Queen.
Mark Silvestri Goblin Queen. I could see that happen. Or even Mark Silvestri did Mark Silvestri first appearance Jubilee.
Yeah.
Right? Like, we could get
with the different costume parts.
Give me Eric Larson Sinister Six.
Yeah, or at least an Eric Larson Doc Ock.
Yes, at the very least. Okay. I love this.
Yeah. There is one more thing I have to say that is my major hope with this. Jack Kirby. Like, Jack Kirby Fantastic Four.
Yes.
Bring it on. Like, those covers are so good. They're so iconic. Like, pick any one.
Doom. Jack Kirby Doom.
Yes. 100%.
Or Jack Kirby Galactus. Right? All of that.
Huge. Just a gigantic like that. Like, if these are to scale, like, I know they're recreating covers, but like, if they're, because like, some cover where it's just Galactus's head, but you do just like how you can see the rest of Captain America's feet. It's like the rest of Galactus's body. Like,
forced perspective. It's a forced perspective.
Because FF49, that would be freaking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That was good.
I had that for a minute, and I sold it.
They're probably gonna do that. Crucified Wolverine.
I bet you that's coming. Good shout out on that one. Right.
Sorry, the Mobius.
Yep.
Silver
I was just about to click on that too. Any Mobius.
Yeah, like, I mean, we have for such a prolific and brilliant artist, there's so few figures, sculptures, whatever of his
posters.
Work. Yeah.
All of them iconic. All of them.
Yeah.
Right. Here's another just quickly closer look, but still not, still a photo from the thing of the Spider-Man and Deadpool. Oh, and then we're onto this. Hang on. So before we get into the greatest Batman movie ever made, you laugh, but I could defend this movie with every ounce of my soul.
I think you can defend it. Yes, I'm a big. I will defend Schumacher Batman, but best Batman, I don't know.
Well, it's not the Batman, right? I still think the Batman is my favorite.
My one critique I do, and I love the Batman, but
good.
The problem with that film, I would say,
have a good night, everyone.
I will just say is that we figured out the case before Batman did, and he's supposed to be the world's greatest detective. That's my one problem with that movie, is that the mystery, we knew what was going on before Batman did, and I think that's a problem.
We saw him do it at the beginning of the movie.
But I think that's my problem with the movie, is that he's the world's greatest detective. Like, well, yeah, Elgata, yeah, that's a bat, you idiot. Like when Penguin says it, like, yeah, why don't you know that? Like, to me, if he's the world's greatest detective,
Penguin calls him out for that too.
Exactly. And so that's where it's like, this is the world's greatest detective. You should be figuring out before I figure it out, because I'm not that smart.
Yeah.
But I love the movie. There's a lot. I love the movie. It's too long, but I generally love that movie. But I do think
I could watch another hour of the Batman easily.
But then I think it needs to be broken up. Like, I think if you do it like a 3-part.
Hey, I watched
series.
a woman on YouTube talk about the Star Wars hotel for 4 hours straight without a break because she was that good.
That's
Talking about
impressive.
Jenny Nicholson.
Yeah, so good, right?
Shout out to that YouTube channel. It's great.
Yes. That was one of the best things we're not getting into it. This is going to turn into a podcast. I am going to recommend everybody watch it. The Failure of the Star Wars Galaxy Cruiser. I know it's already gone viral. I think, what was it, 6 million views?
Yeah.
After, like, because I watched it right before I left for LA, because it dropped the day before I left. And I was like, well, I'm just sitting here chilling. I'll just have this on in the background. Boom, 4 hours of my life gone. Because I couldn't stop watching. I was like, holy shit. And then she kept changing costumes. At one point, she's doing it as a porg. I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever watched in my life. It's so good.
Her takedowns of all movies, great as well. I highly recommend. I think she covers the that like leaked Colin Trevorrow Star Wars episode whatever script. Yeah.
She's really, really good, and she's very, like, I actually even thought, I know we're getting into it, I said we wouldn't, but she's also like, it's not just, I know what the title's very clickbaity, and yes, it is about the failure of the hotel, but I feel like she's very fair, and she gives a lot of props to the staff, the people who built it. She does talk about the stuff that's really good about that she enjoyed. It's really good. It's not just dumping on the whole thing for 4 hours. There's a lot there. So if you haven't watched it, you can watch it in 4 hours, just like I could watch 4 hours of The Batman with no break.
Bring it right back. I was trying to remember how we even got onto the
yes,
started.
That's how it is. So,
nice.
And I would say this is like, and right up there with the Batman is this movie right here, Batman Forever, announced today. Todd McFarlane doing a wave
sold out.
Wait, they already went on pre-order?
Yeah, it's done.
Say what?
Missed out, everybody. I missed out on it apparently.
Oh shit. Well, you know what?
Because I need this Robin. I need this Robin.
Yeah, it's a really good Robin.
I need Robin in my life.
Because I hope they do Batman Returns. I hope this is leading up to some Tim Burton Batman figures, and this Robin would go well with that, I think.
Why didn't you just let Marlon Wayne's head sculpt?
Yeah,
drop it in there.
Totally.
Yes, that'd be great. I would love that. I'm bummed out that if they build a Nightmare Bat, but I think we knew that. I think we knew that was coming.
We did.
Yeah,
gotta be. What they didn't do the Chase Meridian Build-A-Figure. Come on,
Chase Meridian. Give me a 3-pack of Chase, Sugar, and Spice.
Yeah.
Right. Let's just make this whole goddamn movie.
Do it right.
Yeah.
I want Ed Begley Jr. as the jerky boss.
Yeah, my shoes are melting. Let's get him. I want Edward Nygma before the Riddler. I want the Riddler in every outfit. I want one that lights up when he's jogging at night. I want Aftermath Riddler when his face is all melted.
Oh yeah.
I want all the Two-Face outfits as well. God,
yeah,
this movie is
Ringmaster one.
Circus Ringmaster. Give me the Flying Graysons. Give me even like, first appearance Robin, Dick Grayson. Give me all of that. If there's one thing I can say about this movie, and yes, I know people are already saying like, "This is a bad movie." They're already saying in the chat. I think that was you, Chad Stewart. I didn't see it, and this movie is so visually stunning. It is bright and vibrant, and I think everyone's costumes are amazing. I don't give a shit what anyone thinks about the nipple.
It's also like horny as fuck.
It's so good.
But
try fireman. Let's take off.
Not as much as Batman Returns, though. But
well, yeah, Batman Returns is the most horny, but in a different way. Like I feel like Batman
Returns is like horny in like a very sweaty, musky way.
Yeah.
Very rubbery, fighting all night.
Yeah. Right. And then this movie's horny and like you're a teenager getting a hand job on the bleachers.
Yes.
Like
I believe that was the Siskel and Ebert review of this movie when it came out.
Yeah.
One thing I will say for Batman Forever, because I did like a kind of a marathon watching from Batman '89 to Batman and Robin. I think kind of seeing them all, and one thing that struck me about Batman Forever is that the action scenes and the fight scenes are really good. It's like it's kind of taken to that next level. Whereas where like, the Michael Keaton stuff, it's like he kind of moves to the next part and fights this guy and then kind of moves over here and fights this. It's very like still because he couldn't move in that
he's
suit.
limited by the suit. Yeah.
And I don't think Val Kilmer could move much more, but it's just like the fight choreographies and like the camera angles and stuff, like there's more applied to that, and it feels almost more like one of the Arkham games. Like it's that first time we see Batman just fight a bunch of thugs, and it's I thought that the action was actually really effective in it.
I just like that Gotham. I always call it dark neon.
Yeah.
It's like neon on black on neon on black.
It's so like, 90s. It's so late
beautiful.
90s.
The giant statues holding up buildings, and I'm just like, yes.
You just hear that Seal song immediately. It was a vibe.
Did you know that when it snows, my eyes become alive?
Jay, don't stop. You're gonna get us booted off because that sounds
right.
You shine,
sound too good, Jay. sound too good. Stop it. You're gonna get us like. If we go off the air, you know why, folks? Jay's singing is too damn good. So,
but how's that work? Because you can just Google that song and listen to it like it's just someone posting it. How's that stuff work?
Well, because it's you would get a copyright claim, probably not a strike, where they would just take your revenue from you.
Okay. Okay. I get it.
You don't have any revenue. I haven't set up revenue yet, so guess what? We're okay.
Clearly, because people were trying to super chat us, by the way. People were trying to super chat us last week, Doell, because we did such a great job in your absence, but they couldn't super chat us because you didn't turn it on.
Oh, well, I got to do the whole... Jay, we'll talk about this after. Because I need to... I look at the thing that they're asking for, and I'm just like, is this really what YouTube needs from me? And so I get like all weird about it. But anyways,
can I just say something real quick?
Oh, sure.
Gatey's Toys, that Smashing Pumpkins song, Watchmen Swipe later on. The thing is the version that was for the film or for the Batman and Robin is the faster version. What Watchmen did is they took the kind of rare B-side version, which is slower, which is the better version, clearly. Because that Watchmen trailer with that Smashing Pumpkins song, the beginning is the end, is the beginning is the end. Is that the name of the song? So like, it's the movie was good, but that trailer with the Dark Knight like was just fucking incredible.
It was. I agree. That's one of those that's a Zack Snyder thing, right? His trailers are better than his movies, like every time.
But just with that song and just like, just so. I just remember like I was fucking cheering in the goddamn because I love that book. But anyway, yeah. So
the Batman Forever soundtrack was great.
Oh, it's great. I have it on CD and I drive a 20-year-old car, so I'll
just
pop
so you
that
can listen to it.
Yeah, I'll play
the only thing that'll play it now.
I also love the score to this movie.
It's okay.
We'll get straight. We'll get.
Yeah, hold me, thrill me, kiss me, kill me.
Yeah,
that's a fucking good.
Or the Weird Al cover. It's all about going to the dentist.
Yeah, drill me. Yeah.
Okay. Are we getting these? If we can find them.
Hell yes.
Okay.
I said I was gonna get the Batman and Robin ones, and I didn't.
Same here.
But this is different. I feel like these are must buys. Unlike
me want to get the Hot Toys. I'll be honest. It makes me go, fuck, I should just get the Hot Toys of these.
I know. I didn't get I do want the Hot Toys Robin, but I just haven't gotten him because
do it because you know what's gonna happen.
No, I gotta buy Alex's sculpts whenever those things fucking drop. So, you know.
Yeah, I'm actually waiting for those too. I'm waiting for Mondo to announce Batman animated series Robin.
That too.
I'm just waiting.
That is a very common request that we get.
Why haven't you done it yet, Alex? God damn it. Well, look at what I got here.
Exclusive reveal.
What, this old thing?
Yeah. Oh man, I can't, dude. I know at some point you're gonna get around to Robin, and Ivy, and Clayface, and God, it's gonna just.
This year is gonna be fun for Batman fans. That's all I'll say.
That's who we are.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
did you hear that, folks? Get ready.
Yeah. I'm nervous about that and X-Men and Real Ghostbusters, if that's still a thing. Mondo's going to destroy me this year. I'm supposed to be saving. And Mondo's like, no, you're not. You're saving to buy our toys. This was also announced for their 7-inch line. Dark
2-seater, baby. 2 seats.
2? Is that 2 seats? That is 2 seats.
2 seats.
Pop, pop.
Pop.
We got 2.
Rachel.
I would love it if they had a drugged out Rachel.
Yeah, right. Where's that?
In the passenger seat where she's just tripping balls from Scarecrow. I would love that. I would live for that. This is great though. I think this is a great set. I would maybe kind of go, fuck, maybe I should have bought the Dark Knight toys. Oops.
Yeah, I mean, this is amazing. We're getting a Lucius Fox figure. The first pod did it. Like that is like a great deep cut. That it's really
which shouldn't be a deep cut. He's an integral character to that whole.
Well,
trilogy.
No, that's true. But
it's because Mattel.
We haven't gotten like an Alfred. Like.
God damn, we haven't got an Alfred
or
either.
A Gordon, like a Gary Oldman Gordon. I'm just saying that's like, these side characters, like, they don't get the love that they should because they're just guys in suits.
Yeah. But it's shocking we haven't gotten a Lucius, Alfred, or Gordon. While these movies are coming out. Yeah.
I feel like there aren't good close-ups to see the Morgan Freeman likeness on this figure. I haven't seen
Todd should be smart because this Morgan Freeman, he's looked the same for like 50 years. Like you would get some people buying him to make so many different customs, like God or
when are we gonna get the Shawshank Redemption movie maniac statue?
Yeah.
I really hope he does have like a soundbite where you press a button and he says, "Did you get the memo?" I would love that. Another thing, I think there's a lot. I think there's a lot you can do with the Dark Knight. Like I know I rip on this trilogy a lot for just not having fun when it could, but these movies are not bad. Well, Dark Knight Rises can be pretty bad, but besides all of that, besides my criticism of this trilogy, I think it's super toyetic, and I always felt like the original toys that came out from Mattel, I thought were a total bummer. Like
what the masterpiece?
I didn't like those, and I didn't like just even their toy ones because they just seemed very uninspired. Right? They should have gave them like different. Like I'm all down for the repaints because I mean that's all they did with the Kenner ones, right? It was just the same Batman mold, but here's metallic gold, here's purple, here's white. Right?
Tiger stripes,
yeah, all that fun stuff. And I feel like with the way toys were at that time, toys were getting more sophisticated as time goes.
Mm-hmm.
And just because of the design of that particular suit, specifically Dark Knight, I feel like you could have done so much more and had so much more fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
But is that on the movie or is that on Mattel who had the toy?
Oh, that's on the toy license.
Right.
I don't blame the movies for that. Right. But this is cool. I will say this is a very cool Batmobile. I love that it's a 2-seater, and I hope to God we get a Gordon that can drive this thing at some point. And I really hope we get a Rachel.
A what?
Coked out Rachel.
Oh, Rachel. Okay. That didn't sound like that.
Yeah, cut out.
Um,
Have
so
they
Quip
done the
sent me a
motorcycle,
picture,
the
by the
bat
way.
pod, or
Have they made
They've
that?
done the bat pod, haven't they?
I feel like they did, or maybe I'm thinking of Hot Toys.
do you think one of these busts out into a bat pod? One of the like in the movie?
It won't, because look how much space. It's just an
Yeah.
empty space in the middle, but it'd be cool. But
Man, I wonder. What are you sending me? Oh, is this me being frozen?
So Quip sent me I think a close-up picture
Oh.
of Lucius Fox.
Oh.
If you want to download it and share it on screen right now. Thank you, Quip, for sending me this.
Thank you, Quip. Give me a moment. Give me a moment.
It's not great though. I actually don't really like that sculpt, to be honest. It's all right. It's a little doughy.
Little blah?
Little
blah? Hang on. Give me a moment.
I feel like the Batman and Robin and Batman Forever figures feel like they're handled by like a different team than the Dark Knight trilogy figures, right? Like it's like the Batman and Robin, Batman Forever, the likenesses are really good, and they just kind of have it's very Mattel.
That is not great.
Not
so
the
clearly
best.
it makes sense why they keep taking pictures of it in shadow.
I get it, but we're really buying it for the car. So
no, I get it, but this is your chance to have a goddamn Morgan Freeman figure.
But also, I mean, that's like it's feels consistent with like the Christian Bale from this, where it's just they don't really look right. They don't. It looks more like a and saying the Michael Keaton Batman, it's like not really a likeness. It's like it's more the character than the actor, right?
I guess.
Whereas the other ones, whereas Batman and Robin and Batman Forever, it's like those all look spot on.
Alex, as a professional sculptor that sculpts things, I realize you have to be gracious and kind to these things. But for me, that doesn't do that. I'm just gonna say it's not great.
Someone who just buys things at Walmart.
I'm just a consumer. I don't make shit.
Given up on pre-orders because he wants the thrill of the hunt. Therefore, he should be respected more.
No, I never said I should be respected more.
I'm throwing that in there. I'm adding some dualisms in that. That's all.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't do pre-orders. I actually go to the store and hunt for them.
I'm not even hunting anymore. It's just like if John gets it in his shop or Mondo is selling real Ghostbusters. That's it. That's all I'm doing right now.
God. Is Mondo doing real? Is that real or is that still just a dream?
Yeah,
it's real.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't
It's
wait.
coming, motherfuckers. You all better be saving your money. That's all I'm saying.
Get ready.
Well, dude, we have to buy 2 of each.
I can't afford 2 of each, but I can afford.
You're supposed to save your money. So
2 of each?
2 of
I'm not
each.
fucking made of money. I gotta send kids to college. Come on now.
Right? Like you don't know how many heads they come with. If we need to display all of it, you're gonna need all them
packaging's gonna look like,
Oh,
it better, hey, Alex. It better be collector friendly, okay? Just please, for the love of God.
Oh, dude, Mondo is. Hey, I'm gonna shill for Mondo again 2 nights in a row. Mondo has excellent collector friendly packaging.
They do.
Huh.
But leave it to Mondo to be like, it's it's a fucking card back with a bubble. It's sealed. Once you open it, it's fucked up forever.
Yeah, it's glued to the card back. We know you guys love it when the
we love the retro unboxing experience.
Hey, speaking of retro.
Oh,
we got some new superpowers, which I believe of course we got we always say, did you see the leaked things? It's like at this point, if they're listed for order and we see who it is, those are the leaks, those are the announcements.
Yeah.
Then we see them. So we knew I didn't know if Guy Gardner was coming, but I feel like
we did. I feel like he was on a list, though. I feel like we talked about him.
I feel, yeah. I'm glad they're doing more lanterns. I think the lantern, like a lantern subline, would just be so cool.
It does. Yes,
They should come with lanterns. Though. They should come in a lantern.
Oh, dude, as they're packaging.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm 100%.
And a ring you can wear.
Todd, hire us, man. You just need the three of us and Toy Otter. The three of us and Toy Otter will like reshape this whole entire line of toys for you. But yeah, Booster Gold we knew was coming. Of course, we saw him in the packaging for the Bug.
He doesn't have who's his little sidekick?
Oh, Skeet.
Skeet, yeah. Doesn't have
Skeet.
I'm
We need him.
Skeet.
We need him for sure. I'm also surprised that Green Lantern does not come with the lantern, unless maybe they're just not in this.
Yeah, he could be packed with them because Jon Stewart and Kilowog came with a lantern, didn't they?
Oh,
Kilowog did not.
Oh, he didn't.
No.
Stewart did.
Stewart definitely did. So did Hal. The new Hal did as well, I believe. So if the Shiny Plastic people, if you're still watching, I'm sure you can correct us and we'll know because my figures are not here on the farm for me to double check. I do like this new, I do like the paint Black Mana. I think that's pretty cool.
Yep.
This Flesher style Superman, it's just a repaint. It's fine. I'm probably gonna pass on it.
Can I complain yet? Can I vent? Can I just be upset?
I was gonna ask.
Just let me know when it's time. Just let me know when it's time.
Okay, and I was gonna say, and this Dark Knight Returns Batman, that's not even gonna go near. Jay, the floor is now yours. Go for it.
So if people have been tracking my journey with the potential for this figure for a while, you know that Fleischer Superman is what got me into Superman. That VHS tape at a grocery store of those episodes is what, that made Superman my first favorite superhero that I just fell in love with. So, and I have my uncle drew this painting of a chalk painting of that Superman. Like it's so integral and important to, I don't know, my fandom of all things geeky. And Toy Otter did an incredible Fleischer Superman. Like I need to message him and be like, if I give you $500, can you just make me a one-off of this? Like that's how incredible it is. And so the fact that you're doing a Fleischer Superman, McFarlane, and you're still using that first wave Superman buck is a tragedy.
Yes.
An absolute tragedy. And it should be something we're celebrating and being over the moon about, but instead we're just fucking upset that you didn't hire Toy Otter because god damn it, this is not what it should be. You need to elevate and make a new sculpt, please. Sweet Jesus, because this shit ain't it.
Can we also say get rid of that Batman buck?
It's the same fucking one from Wave 1.
How much are these? These are like $10?
$10.
Yeah.
I feel like the market is there for like a reaction $20 to $25 Toy Otter Superpowers refresh. It's like we'll still do this version, but also do the Toy Otter like super deep cut collector oriented and put it under the DC Collectibles or DC Direct banner. I think that would be, I'd like to see that.
Well, they did they did a whole different head sculpt for Brainiac, and then they put it under the gold label.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, yeah, so that's along those ideas.
Right? So I just wish I just wanted a new Superman, everything. I want a new head sculpt, buck. And just get rid of this Batman. Or if you're going to use this Batman body, which I understand you might want to use for Dark Knight Returns because it's just that wider, broader body.
Mm-hmm.
Give us a different head.
Exactly.
Get rid of those like weird outward ears.
Yeah.
We're done with it. It's done. kill it.
It was fine. It was fine for your first try. But like they've done better. This Booster Gold looks great. This Guy Gardner looks great. Black Mana looks great. Why do
Is
you
the
keep
Guy
rolling?
Gardner in Black Manta? Obviously those are not those involve new tooling.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
So I mean,
yeah.
like to me, it's like it seems like this line, it's like built on reuse. You know, just even heads, everything, just repaint the Batman and Superman. Those pay for the wave, because you're gonna sell those. Like, but that seems like the thinking around a retail mass market kind of play. Whereas I feel like Reaction has shown us that there is a like more of like a direct to consumer collector friendly version of this that also works.
Right. I agree. I do agree. I wouldn't mind a direct to consumer one, maybe one that's instead of $10, it's $15. You know, if it has to
Probably be like $25.
I don't know. 25, I know it would be 25.
We're
But you know
talking new tooling, like a new Superman, like yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's like, and I'm trying not to get all these bloody repaints because I just get so excited about superpowers. I end up buying all of it. And because they're affordable as well. But then I end up just leaving a lot of them in the package and not display it because they're just repaints that I just don't necessarily care for. And sometimes they nail it, sometimes they don't. And
well, I guess that is the ultimate question. It's like you guys are the ultimate superpowers. You're the target audience, right? For the like, would you pay more? Would you pay, $20 to $25 to get your like new Fleischer Superman, a new bat, like
or just women
and
some
deep
women
cut characters, Fire and Ice, like
yeah.
I just said I would pay $500 to Toyota to give me one. Like, so yeah, I'd pay $24,
Yeah.
Right. We did,
but I think this Booster Gold looks great. I think he looks, like this is fine for 10,
It's so good. It is like, again, because we're getting Booster Gold and we're getting, there's is that raised? Is that a raised bat symbol? Anyways, look at that packaging too. Like, look at this.
Oh, terrible.
Gross. Like, this is good. I like
that's cool.
Right?
But it does. It's the same size as the figure. It's like that's what you want. Like it's like make it look like the artwork,
right? If they are doing like now they're doing Booster Gold, they're doing Guy Gardner. I really do hope that they make Fire and Ice, or we do their own version of Martian Manhunter to get it out there.
Yeah,
right. Just make that Justice League. Just make the international team.
Yeah.
It's time,
and do that cover. Maybe do a box set that is the Kevin Maguire cover.
I was just thinking the same thing. They need that. And Despero. A Superpowers Despero would be amazing. I would love that.
Maybe. I mean, maybe they'll get to. I mean, if they've got Booster Gold, Blue Beetle, Guy Gardner, like, maybe a Fire and Ice 2-pack is, is something they're thinking about.
You know what? When they did the Judo Master Peacemaker 3-pack, like that was brilliant, and I was really hoping they were going to do more 3-packs like that.
I think one thing is clear about McFarlane Toys, the DC side of things. There are super fans working there, like all, like the character choices, like across all the all the Batman 66 stuff. Like now that they're into like the referencing the comics with Nightwing and like going way in Bookworm, like just like hardcore fans. That new Dark Side, the like kind of Kirby style Dark Side figure they just put out, like it is. It is not just, I mean, people like to say it's like, oh, it's all just Batman figures because that's what sells. Like that might be what, is the backbone of the line financially. But like they definitely are doing their due diligence trying to get, stuff for comic fans out there, just hardcore fans out there.
Yeah. And no, and that's good that they're doing that now because it felt like for a long time they weren't. And it's because now that they have that extended master license, For DC, I feel like now they're kind of going more into that, but I still feel like this is a company that needs to really start tackling the women in the DC universe.
Yeah.
Like it is insane because, and I know I'm a broken record here when I say this, DC has some of the most iconic women in pop culture.
Yep.
Hands down. And it's such a waste that they're not getting the spotlight they deserve.
Yeah.
So
agreed.
It bums me out. All right.
We ever get Todd on the show or any of our shows, be like, first question, why do you hate women?
Why do you Because the modern little boy loves women. So
exactly.
Yeah.
It's true though. All right. We went well over an hour. I'm tired. I know Jay's tired. And Alex has work that I want him to finish so that I can buy it.
It's true.
Dick Grace isn't right off screen, Alex. Then I don't know.
That's right. That's right. So we're gonna settle some things up. So hang on, just so everyone knows. Oh, hang on. Alex, do you want to plug Monster Palooza?
Yeah, so and thank you guys on Toy Anxiety for going over it all and spreading getting the word out there. Yeah, Mondo is gonna have a booth at Monster Palooza in Pasadena, California, and it's the 31st is when the convention starts, and yeah, there's like a ton of awesome exclusives, some that you'll be able to get in person, others will go on the website, and so we've got like our American Werewolf in London, Nightmare Demon, soft vinyl figures, a new Creature from the Black Lagoon, soft vinyl colorway, that's like my favorite, and of course our Megan 1/6 scale figure, which I'm super stoked with how this turned out. It's I'm really happy with this figure. Especially like if you look at the photographs that our awesome photographer Raul Barrero took, they look like stills from the movie. Like it is insane the way he recreated the light. This battle damaged head, which I got to work on, I just love how that came out. Like and the photographs just look so good. I mean, yeah, it looks like it's from the movie, right?
Well, the fact that you're gonna play in this kind of Hot Toys arena, but it's domestic, and I mean this is Universal. I think when you all first revealed the first pass of this last year's Comic-Con, I was like, well, Universal has a lot of cool stuffs.
Yeah, no, for sure. And there's a couple of firsts for us with this figure, like the hair, having the realistic doll hair, and the movable eyes. She has one of she has like a movable eye feature. There's like towards the end there's like a little thumbnail demonstrating it, because we just knew it's like, I mean, it's like part of the fun. It's like it's a doll character, right? So it's like you get to it's like, yeah, of course you're gonna have rooted doll hair, her like the creepy sort of, the way her eyes like kind of look at you from like the corner, like having that represented, like it's just really fun. I think it's interesting too, because it's like she kind of looks like a person, but she's also supposed to be an animatronic doll, so like trying to get that like quality in there too is like
that uncanny valley that she just kind of sits in.
Yeah, because she can't just look like a human girl. Like she has to have that like Disneyland animatronic look to it too.
This is so
so
good. I also want to point, if anyone here, if you're listening to this before Monster Palooza, if you're in the chat or if you're just hanging out and you're going to Monster Palooza, if you buy the creature, if you buy the glow in the dark creature from Lost Lagoon, you also get a free print, but you have to be there. So I just want to point that out. There's some,
and
extra
that's my favorite colorway of the creature. Like it just there's just something. It's so like kind of like retro beach party. It's like these kind of neon blues and greens. I don't know if it's. We have like a blog post that if you like scroll all the way down to the bottom of the website. Oh, or I guess this will do it too.
Here's some online.
Oh yeah, and there's Peter's Takaro, his original character, which looks so good.
These colors are perfect.
Yeah, right. Like very Miami.
He should smell like candy and cigarettes.
I'll see what we can do.
Thanks. Yeah, if you could come with a bag of Fun Dip.
Sounds
whether
good.
that be sugar or cocaine, I'll let that be up to you. This Werewolf by Night as well.
Yeah, that's also my favorite color that we've done so far. Like it looks like a blacklight poster or something.
Yeah, these Mondo colors where you look at it and you just go, "This is Mondo," because no one else does it like this. I love it. I love it.
Thanks. I'll tell the team.
I think they heard enough from me. Constantly going, God, Mondo's the best. This is great too.
But yeah, if you're interested in this stuff, check out mondoshop.com, and we got all the details there.
So that's happening this weekend as well. If anyone's wondering where Alice is, well, she's busting her back working on her comic. So the link for that is also in the description below as well. So go check that out, help her out. And before we get on to, and then Jay, before I my plug, let's go to yours. Geek Dad Life. What's going on? What's happening over there?
Life. We took Sunday off for the holiday. Asked Ryan, he's like, I'm out, and asked Brick something and Mad Hatter. Like everybody was out doing shit for the holidays. Like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go hang out with Colleen because the boys were with the grandparents, and we had a really nice night without talking about toys. So thank you everybody for like not beating me up over doing a show on Sunday. It was nice to take a Sunday off. But we'll be back this Sunday. And like I said, episode with James E. talking about Filmation Motu was this released yesterday. And then next week we're gonna go back to the toy line 1984, joined by none other than Pixel Dan. And if you don't know, Dan Larson and I are hosting the show, but going through Masters of the Universe, the original Masters of the Universe toy line. It's been a lot of fun.
No, that's awesome. That's, again, subscribe to it. It's so good. I love it. And then for me, I'll be back on Toy Anxiety on Tuesday, but on Thursday, myself and Alex and maybe Alice tomorrow will be on Toying Around with Kevin. And we're going to be doing some fun boxings.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I got to get those turtles. I got to go get those original sketch turtles. I got to hit up Target.
I'm not stressing about it. If I run into them, I run into them.
All right, good.
Are they
good
hot?
attitude to have.
Oh, yeah. They're like the thing this week.
Wow.
That and the Turtles of Grayskull Merman. That's the other big thing this week, I feel like.
Okay. Who was it? Was it Allison who posted it? Or was it
maybe
someone posted it on Instagram? They got the merman of
Merman,
the whatever, the Turtles of the Universe line, and the colors on that thing and the sculpt on it, that is hands down the best crossover toy of all of them. It's beautiful. So I understand why when everyone's like, that's the hot toy to get right now. I get it.
I want that one, but I'm not going to stress about it because then I don't need that level of stress, or toy anxiety. So I'm just going to, I will do my best to find it, but I'm not going to beat myself up over it. Buy it at retail price. That. I don't want to pay secondary market prices.
If it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
Yeah. If I find one, Jay, you'll be the first one I send it to.
Aw, dollars. Too sweet.
Right? That's the least I can do. Oop,
The least I can
hang
do
on.
is send your Wolverine that's in the box right there.
Oh, there's something at John's that you have to grab for me too.
Okay, perfect. I'll send it after I go to John's next because he has a couple things he's holding for me as well.
Yeah, he's got. Did I tell you what I bought from John?
No.
The DC Direct Justice League Batman
Ooh, very nice. Very
animated
nice.
one.
Oh, cool! Like this when it was you had to be a part of the streaming service to get it.
Correct. Yeah, he got those in, and like
That was
we
a
were
weird
getting them.
time.
We were getting them like they were popping up at like GameStop Canada, and sometimes, and then like we had them show up at Toy Traders, but never Batman. I guess either Batman sold out instantly, or we never got them. But I was able to pick up Superman, Wonder Woman, and the Flash. I was never able to find the rest. And I was like, well, if I'm gonna get any of them, it needs to at least be the Trinity.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm stoked to be getting Batman. But
Nice.
but I need to find Green Lantern and Hawkwoman, the power couple of the Justice League. But man, I'm so stoked for that Batman. All right, these plugs are taking me forever. But yes, toying around tomorrow. And then I'll be back on Toy Anxiety on Tuesday, and then we'll be back here next week. And we're going to talk about X-Men Water Wars and what modern toy line should be doing Water Wars next. And what would we do if we had the power of DC and we could make our own Batman Water Wars wave? And what would it look like?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm giving Alex homework because this means he gets to do more of his drawings.
Yeah, I love that. Sick.
Awesome. So that's it. That's how we're kicking it off because it's the first week of June, which means we're going to get into Pride, which means we're also going to get into beach time, which means Water Wars. So that's how we're kicking off the first episode of June.
Love it.
Awesome. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out, and we will see you next week.